welcome to another video. Today we have come to Flamingo Land. Flamingo Land Resort, theme park in Malton, North Yorkshire, and we've not been here for 2 years. It's the first time we've been since summer of 2022, so this will be the first time that we've rode sick, so we're excited about that. We've just parked up. We've gone and got the filming permission slip for the GoPro for the on-ride POVs, so we'll get as many of them as we can today. I can see flip-flops tested. The last few times I've been, flip-flops not been actually working, so hopefully it's a full house for rides. I didn't notice anything at the front to say that anything was closed, so hopefully we'll be able to get on everything today. The last time we did come 2 years ago was a really good day. We came at the beginning of the summer holidays in 2022, and we didn't come with Albie that time. Albie was left with family members, so it was just us two adults and then the two bigger kids. Hello. There and there. And we managed 28 rides, and that was in the summer holidays. Most rides were pretty much a walk on, maybe a 5-10 minute wait, so we're hoping for another day like that. So. Right, so we're heading on to Sick for the first ride of the day, and to us it's the most important because this is the one we've not done yet, so we figured if we have chance to do any ride today, this will be the one we do. So we're going to get on this first, just in case the inclement weather decides to take effect on any of the rides operations today. It's really cool. I think there's 10 inversions on this ride, and there's a bit there that's like Colossus at Thorpe Park, and it just twists round and round and round like a constant corkscrew all the way down. So we'll head in. You excited for Sick? Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
First ride of the day. We're just queuing just outside the entry. There's not too many people in front of us. Hoping to do every big coaster today at least once or twice. Like I said, last time we came, we did manage to do all the big coasters over and over again. I think there was one occasion, 2 years ago in the summer holidays when we came, on Velocity, which is the motorbike one. The kids managed to stay on that about 7 times in a row. They did it about 7 times in a row. They didn't even have to get off because there was literally no queue. So this is Velocity here. It's like a launch coaster where you're sat down on like a motorbike. It's cool. Okay, so we was queuing outside Sick for 10 minutes, and then the staff members came out and said, oh, it's going to be another 25 minutes. So they didn't tell us that when we was queuing. They thought they'd wait until 10 o'clock to tell us, so we decided to leave that queue and go straight to Velocity. We got to the front of the Velocity queue and there was a technical issue with the ride, so we had to wait for the engineer to come. And then when the engineer arrived, he was fiddling about in the control box, and then there was an explosion. There was an explosion on Velocity. It was like a tank of water. The lid sort of flew off. There was a big loud bang, load of water come flying out, spurted up. And now everybody's left the queue there and giving that ride a wide berth. So we're going to try again on Sick now. So head back to Sick.
Before the ride begins.
Here we go.
Thank you for having a seat. You can now remove your safety belts. Please remain seated until the lap bars raise automatically.
Quick thoughts on Sick?
That's really good. It's
Yeah?
really smooth. It's worth the wait. That's really good. Way better than I expected, because like when you're watching it and you're not on it, it looks really slow, but it's really good. Way better.
Yeah, I've just come off Sick. Impressed with that. That is really good. Like the kids just said, it was a really smooth ride. It keeps a good pace all the way around. The upside down bits, the inversions are not too fast, so they're quite comfortable. It's just a really good ride. Enjoyed that. I hope to do that again. We're just going to try and find Kerry now, and then these guys are going to go do it again. So yeah, that was Sick is really good. It's the only ride we've done here so far because of the other things that happened with the explosion of Velocity. I don't think that's going to be open for the rest of the day now because we've just seen the mechanic close the gate and walk off. So we'll see what else we can do. And this is just a very slow car ride around, but Albie loves his car, so Albie and Kerry are going to go do this. Right, we're just going to go do flip-flop because that's pretty much a walk-on. And as Kerry and Albie are on the car racing ones around there, we'll do this, which is right next to it, and then we'll meet up with them. So let's go have a go at flip-flop. It's just a giant swing.
Does it go fully round?
No. Right, so flip-flop. You want to flip or flop?
I'll flop.
What? You're flipping, you're flopping?
Yeah.
You're flipping, you're flopping, I'll flip and flop.
Yeah.
Flip-flop. We begin.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What? Yeah, it's not working, is it? What we're doing? This isn't very good, is it? Right, so we're not going to get on flip-flop because guess what? That one has also got technical problems. So terrible, absolute terrible. So far, rubbish. Other than Sick, everything else is just breaking down constantly. So yeah, it's now 10 past 11. We've been in the park for an hour and a half. The ride's opened at 10. So in summary, at 10 to 10 we joined the queue for Sick. Only for at 10 o'clock the staff member to, after watching us queue for 10 minutes, come out at 10 o'clock and say it's not open for another 25 minutes. So then we left that, went to Velocity, queued in Velocity, got to the front of the queue at Velocity, ready to get on, and then there was a huge explosion. Massive explosion on Velocity, big sort of tin roof off a canister came off, water went spurting everywhere, so obviously that's closed. We then went and did Sick because that had reopened at that point, so went to Sick, did that, and that was a good ride. Highlight of the day, it's the only thing of the day so far. Come off Sick and then went over to flip-flop, got actually sat on flip-flop, it started to spin around slowly and then a technical fault, so they told us to come off. So in the first hour and a half we've just done Sick, which was a 5-minute queue, so we did that, and everything else is just breaking down, not working, operations are terrible, it's just not very good at all, so not impressed with Flamingo Land this time at all. So I'm just going to take Albie now while those guys go and ride Sick. So the kids are riding it for the second time, Kerry's riding it for the first time, and I'm just going to take Albie to see if we can do some sort of small kids ride. There's a little roller coaster there if you want to come on that with Daddy. You don't want to go on a ride with Daddy? Let's go have a little look at this one. Or do you want to go on the big wheel with Daddy? This is like the kiddie area, I think, because there's more kiddie rides in this section. So there's a little coaster. There's a little sort of wagon wheel, rotator. Right. So me and Albie are just going to do this little dino coaster while they're on Sick. He likes his little coasters. He did do Tammy at Portaventura. and that was bigger and much faster than this, and he really loved it. He wanted to do that over and over, so we'll see if he likes this one as much. Okay, let's go on this little dino coaster. Shall we see if we make it up the hill? People haven't been making it up this little hill, have they? Go, let's see. Good luck. Good luck, Albie. We're gonna make it. We made it! Woo! We're not as heavy as the last one. One more go. There we go, we did it. So you went to sick,
Yes.
and then what?
They made everybody get off of it that was ready to just go, and they was like, oh, we're just waiting for an engineer to come, we've got a technical issue. So we just came out of the ride because we don't know how long that's going to take. So we went to Kamali because that said 5 minutes. So it was like, right, people go on that. The ride went round, they're not even filling the ride, they're leaving the back 3 carriages empty for some reason, so they're not filling it. So there must be an issue there. They came in and they were just left hanging. The staff were all just like chatting amongst themselves, like they didn't even notice that the ride was there. And he stood there sipping his coffee, and he had to shout across the track at the woman in the booth to remind her to like bring the people in. But then it wasn't working. It wasn't coming in. So then they were like, oh, can you all get back in the queue line? We need someone to just come over to manually bring them in. So that's not working, and it hasn't been round since.
We went on the dino coaster, me and Albie, and that's not working. That kept rolling back, just roll back after roll back, because the operator had put too much weight on it. Even though there was like 6 empty seats, it wouldn't make it up the hill. So it's like, what, nearly 12 o'clock now, and we've been in the park 2 hours, 10 minutes, and we've done one thing, and you've done nothing. In all that time. So in the 2 hours that the park's been open, 6 gone down, velocity's gone down all day, Mumbo Jumbo was down for a lot of the time, Flip Flop was down, some of the little kiddie rides are down. It's like, what is there to actually do here?
Kamali was working,
What is
but
it
now
to
that's
do?
gone down.
Kamali's gone down now.
6 on, I think.
Looks like 6 testing, but you just don't have any confidence in these rides staying on.
I don't understand why it costs so
Terrible. And this is £187 for a family ticket for one day. 187 quid. So much more expensive than most of the places in the country, and yet there's less offering here anyway when everything's up and running. So when they close 4, 5 of the rides down in the first 2 hours of opening on Sunday, that explains the business level. This is a Sunday, and this is the main entrance part of the park where people would be sitting. This is lunchtime now, where people would be sitting on these benches eating the lunches, and it's dead. So the operations aren't so bad as in like there's a lot of queues for places. There's not a lot of queues, not a lot of people queuing up for things. It's just nothing's working. Right, so those guys, we've had lunch now. We just sat in the sort of entrance to the park, the big seating area at the very front, had some quick lunch. It's now just gone 12 o'clock. Those guys have just gone on to sick because we've just noticed sick has reopened. For how long is anybody's guess, so I said to them they need to like finish the lunch up quick, get on it while it's actually running, because the operations are very unreliable and not very good today at all. So they're on sick. This is a Sunday. I mean, I know the weather's not great, you can see. The weather's not great, it's quite cloudy and dull, and it is quite chilly for June, but it is a Sunday. And you'd think the park would be much busier than this on a Sunday. The most recent few TripAdvisor reviews from the past week or so from this place have all pretty much said the same, that the operations are terrible, the park looks really tired and run down, it needs work doing to it. We haven't been to see the animals yet, but apparently the animals they do have, which isn't an awful lot anymore, they've lost a lot of them, I think. The ones that are remaining are quite miserable looking, and that's if you can even see them in there. A lot of them just hide away. So it has potential to be a really good park. It's just not living up to that potential at the minute, unfortunately. So Sick is currently running round, so that's a positive sign at least. So after we've done that, we're going to head to the back and go do Kamali and Mumbo Jumbo at the back of the park. It is a very small park, so it doesn't take long to walk from one side to the other. I think Hero's practically a walk-on. Pretty much every ride is a walk-on, which you'd think that would make the day a really great day. Any other park, probably in the world, if you could go in on a Sunday and nearly every ride be a walk-on, you'd be laughing. You'd be thinking that's pretty amazing. However, the fact that one of the reasons everything's a walk-on is probably because there's not a lot of people visiting the park today, or many other days looking at the reviews. It's probably a sign that people are sort of catching on to the fact that it's not brilliant with ride operations, with them having a lot of technical faults. There's a lot of technical faults, a lot of breakdowns. I mean, to be fair, some of them are breaking down and then reopening just minutes later, or 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes later, with the exception of Velocity, which is definitely not going to be opening today after that explosion. But other than that, I'm just hoping that the afternoon picks up a little bit, we get on quite a lot of rides and have a better afternoon than we are a morning. So we'll see if these guys are on Sick, and then we'll head to the back. What did you think?
Good. It's good. It is the smoothest one I've ever been on, but then again, it's the newest one I've ever been on. It's quite tame though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's good.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
good.
got some good pace.
The rolls at the end are the best part. Well, the best part of it.
You like it? Was it as good the second time?
Yeah, it was
Second
literally
ride's always better than the first.
Yeah.
Right, so it is now 12:15. We've made our way to the back of the park. They've actually done Sick now, so 12:15. Kerry's done her first roller coaster of the day. 2.5 hours after we've entered the park, so that's progress, I guess. Ready to the back. We've come to Mumbo Jumbo and Kumali. While they're both running, fortunately, we're going to try and get on both of those now while Albie's having a little nap, or he's going to try and have a nap. So that's Mumbo Jumbo. So we'll try and get on that one and take you with us with the GoPro. And then Kumali, which is a really good coaster. I really like that one. That's probably my favourite one here. So, 25 minutes. Oh yeah, looks like we're doing Mumbo Jumbo. Should have done Kumali first. The Kumali queue looks shorter, so we should take advantage of that and do that. This is 25 minutes apparently. Right, so we'll do this, take you on with us, and then head over to the big Kumali. Just hoping that things improve. Like I say, it is a very small park. Doesn't take long to walk from one end to the other. It's low influx ride, isn't it? How many people do you get on a car? Exactly, it's low influx. So.
It's really fast paced. They're not actually making a sound. They're not making a noise.
So we're just in the queue now for Mumbo Jumbo, and this is like the African section of the park, because there's a Mumbo Jumbo ride, and then the Kumali, and then it's got a little bit of theming on the roofs, like the little straw huts there. But there's no music, there's no atmosphere. We just said it's so quiet in this area. The whole queue can hear every single scream from every person on these little cars. There's 4 going round at a time on each car, and there's 2 cars. But as one's going round the track, one's being loaded, so there is only one in operation on the track itself going round at any time. and you can just hear every little scream in complete detail. So it's like the atmosphere is just eerie and like weird, and there's hardly any theming in the area, and there's no music playing, and the atmosphere is just poor, non-existent. So not great, especially when we've just come from a few days in Portaventura, where the theming and the atmosphere is amazing.
Sit back and hold on tight.
Hold on tight. Here we are. Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo. Front row. POV. Remember, no silly screams. It's fast, isn't it? It's so fast. Right, we've just come off Mumbo Jumbo there. It's a good ride. It's fast. It's got some good pace on it. It's just quite short. It's a short cycle. It's not a massive ride, but it's good. 5-minute queue for Kumali, and that looks about accurate, to be honest. This is a really good ride. I do like this one. For that, and anybody waiting. And again, we'll take you on this. I'll see if I can get a front row seat on this one as well for the GoPro. That's so good. I like that one. That's really good. We've just come off Kumali. That's a really good ride. Again, it's not one of the longest coasters, but it's really good. It is really good, and as you saw, we've got front row, so that's good. Those guys have gone back on again. I'm just sitting with Albie while Kerry and the bigger kids go back on. I'm a bit windswept from Kumali, front row, but yeah, those guys have gone back on now, so they're back in the queue. That was basically a walk on. I think the queue now might be possibly 2 trains at the most, but that's probably 5 minutes if that, so they should get straight on. I'll try and capture them on video as they're going around. So it's looking better this afternoon than it was this morning anyway. It's really quiet still, absolutely dead. As you can see, there's not many people about in the park. But yeah, since dinner then we've done Mumbo Jumbo and Kumali, and they've done Sick as well, so I would like to go do Sick again. And I want to do Cliffhanger, which I'll take you on there, Flip Flop, which is round there, and then the Navigator. And I think, other than Hero, which I won't be able to take the GoPro on because of the design of the ride and the way that you ride the ride. I can't take the GoPro on that anyway. And then Velocity is closed at least for the rest of the day after the explosion. So we'll get on what we can, and we'll take you on everything. I'll take you on everything that I get on, and we'll go from there. We'll see what we can get done in the next sort of 3.5 hours. Kerry's just about to go on the front row of Kumali. Maisie and Zach are on the second row just behind her. You say Kerry moving her leggies, so we know it's there. There she goes up. You can see Zach and Maisie with the wiggly legs. So yeah, see what I think when they come off that. I think after this we're probably going to do Cliffhanger. I think they're going to do Mumbo Jumbo, and then I want to go do Cliffhanger. But like I said, queues are pretty much non-existent. It feels like a midweek term time sort of trip to a theme park, not a Sunday in June. So
Just close your eyes for full journey. Feels like you're going in front row.
good. Good.
Front row.
I know, I videoed
No,
it.
it was just like because there was a spare seat. He went, "Do you want to sit there?" And I was like, "All right."
I thought these two was going to ask if they could have fun.
No,
Did you like it, Kumai?
no, there was
Good
no
one.
point.
That is smoother than some of the other ones, like at Portaventura.
Sure you don't you'd be bad mouthing Portaventura. There we go. Kumali. And then Mumbo Jumbo. Arguably two of the best rides here. I do like Sick, to be honest. Velocity is really good, and I'm real disappointed that we won't be getting on that. I wish we'd have done that first before the mass explosion that closed it down. But we didn't, so we'll head round here and wait for these guys to do Mumbo Jumbo. This is a Guinness World Record coaster. Look, the steepest roller coaster in the world is Mumbo Jumbo, which measures 112. That's the steepest because it's actually inverted. The drop there is that steep. It actually goes in on itself, so that's how they get away with saying it's the steepest, because it's a minus steepage. It's good. It's good. I just wish it was longer. It needs to be longer. I mean, look at the space that it takes up on the ground. It's literally from there to there and just built upwards. So it's very economic on the space that it uses on the park floor, and it would probably benefit from sort of spreading out a little bit and being a much bigger ride. But it is what it is. It's good. None of the rides here are particularly big, particularly long. They're just good short rides. It's probably a good theme park to come to if you're basically just starting out your sort of roller coaster journey. If you've got younger kids who haven't really ridden any coasters or anything, this is a good place to bring them. Like I said, this was the first place we brought Zach to do big roller coasters 2 years ago. He didn't do anything that went upside down until we came here, and then he did Kumali, he did Mumbo Jumbo, he did Velocity several times and loved it all. Velocity doesn't go upside down, but these were, at the time when we brought him, he was about 11, and these were the sort of first set of big roller coasters that he'd ever done. So this sort of got him into the world of rides and roller coasters, and then he's loved them ever since. So it is a good park to sort of, it's like a gateway park to get your kids into roller coasters, because like I said, they're not too long, they're not too sort of drastic, they're not too crazy. They're just really good coasters, nice and short, for the younger kids. We'll get on Cliffhanger, go up there.
For the ride.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready to see some of North Yorkshire? You're going to look for North Yorkshire that way.
This is scary. 3, 2, 1, boom! 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good view of Mumbo Jumbo and Kamali from up here.
Imagine it shoots up again.
Just done cliffhanger. That's a good. Well, it's not a drop tower because it shoots you up from the bottom, but it's a good volcano type ride. It's one of the tallest in Europe apparently, which I'm surprised about because it's 54 meters high, which doesn't seem like that high to me, but that's what it says. It says it's on the Wikipedia page. It says it's one of the tallest in Europe, but maybe one of the tallest in the UK. I don't know, but those guys have gone back on it. It's practically a walk on. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday. The sun's come out now, so it's nice weather, and that is just a walk on. They've literally just come off with me and they've gone straight back round to get on with Kerry, and now at the front waiting to go on. So I'll get these guys going on that. You just saw the footage of me going on it. That's cliffhanger. 54 meters, a shoot tower from the bottom all the way up. These guys are going on. I think they're going round the other side, so I'll run round to get those being fired up into the sky. Like I said, since dinner time we've had dinner, and since then we have sort of had an improved afternoon with rides. The queues are amazing. If every ride here today was operational and didn't keep closing and have technical faults, then it would be an absolutely brilliant day because it's quiet, it's so quiet. Here they are, look, they're on this side, ready to go up. It hangs you there for a little bit, it sort of dangles you, and then it's random when it goes. It's not the same every time. We're about to go. 3, 2, 1. Double go for the kids, and then I think they want to head round there now. Like I said, it is a really small park. You can get from one end to the other, like the entrance is over there and everything's really close together, so you'll come across one ride, come off it, go to the next one. There's not like real long distances between attractions like there is at places like Alton Towers, and even like Water Valley and places like that, much bigger than this. So they've sort of utilised the space they've got as best they can, with rides like Mumbo Jumbo that have not taken up much ground space, but they've sort of done what they can with it and sort of built upwards. So they've put a really decent little roller coaster in such a short sort of area of land. So these guys are going to come off this and they want to head literally down here, straight across there to Hero. So they'll go do Hero, and then I want to do Navigator, which is right opposite Hero. Right, so these guys have gone on Hero, which is basically like a lay down coaster, as you can see. You sort of lay down and it twists you around. This little thing in the middle sort of pulls the thing up, takes the carriage up the spiral lift hill, and then you sort of fly a little bit like Superman type thing. It's like a kind of like a cheaper, not as exciting, not as good, not as fast Galactica at Alton Towers. There they are now in the queue. So they've got probably 2 or 3 cars in front of them, and then they'll be getting on. Yeah, that thing that spins around there, it sort of hooks on to a little sort of connection wheel on the carriage, and as that spins round, it drags it up the twist, up the spiral. Just as a side note, I just thought I'd tell you the price that we paid to come into this park today. Under 4s are free, and we got a family ticket. Now a family ticket on the Flamingo Land website is £187. That's for 2 adults and 2 children, or 1 adult and 3 children, or whatever. It's for 4 people, so with a maximum of 2 adults, I believe. But for a family ticket, £187. We went on the Amazing Planet offers, flamingoland.co.uk website, and they do half price family tickets, and that is valid any day up until close of season in November. So half price was £93, so we paid £93 for a family ticket, which is much cheaper than £187. So at £93 it's probably a little bit more worthwhile, given the fact that a lot of the rides are closed down or not operational today. But I just thought I'd let you know, planetoffers.co.uk, they're still available now at the time of recording, and it keeps going on and off all the time, so keep your eye out. If you want a family ticket for half price and go on Planet Offers, and it says sold out, just keep checking, because they do come back in. I think this season so far it's sold out and come back in about 2 or 3 times already, so it's well worth checking to get the half price ticket. Mummy getting on this ride. Did you have a nice sleep? Hello. Mummy's up there, look. Mummy's flying. Say bye. There you go, they're going up. Getting twisted. You wave to Mummy. You see them? Okay, and we'll go check them out on this ride bit over here. We'll see them go around the track. There you are, they're going up to the top. You watching? And then again, one more time at the bottom. There they are. Smooth.
Yeah, extremely. Best ride at the park, best ride in the world.
Is it as smooth as Pebble Dash?
It's Dragon Khan smooth.
Really hurts your shoulders, really. You've
Can't.
got a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
Dragon Khan is smooth.
What do you think to Hero? Are you glad you're not a superhero?
Yes, very.
You got newfound respect for Superman
We
now.
should ride. Yeah.
Right, so now we're going to come and do Navigator, which is this sort of spin disc ride. They've just done Hero, they've just said that it's rough. 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 There's a walk on, look, there's 2 people waiting. Complete walk on. If you want to come straight on this with me now, there's 2 people waiting.
That's what I thought they were going on.
1:30 on a Sunday, and you can walk straight on rides. Right, so yeah, we're going to go on this. This is Navigator. Like I said, 2 people in the queue. And it's got quite a good influx, this. You get quite a few people on it each cycle, which is good. So I don't know if we'll be sat on it waiting for people to come to it or not, but it's just a small flat ride, but it's a good spin swing. Head on. And then I think there's a 10-minute advertised queue now for Sick at 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. 10 minutes for Sick. Hero was about a 15-minute wait, I think it was. Kumali was almost a walk-on, 5-minute wait. Cliffhanger was a walk-on. Mumbo Jumbo's a 15-minute wait right now. This is a walk-on. Velocity is currently closed. And I don't know about Flip Flop. We'll go have a look at that and go have a look at Mischief Mayhem or whatever it's called, because Albie can come on us with that. And he wants to go on the little tractor ride. What about... I didn't even think that was working.
Think what was working?
Teacups.
Probably just when nobody wants to go.
Just go, Maisie, do this. Just go. Rest your arms and just look dead relaxed. Oh, we're going backwards. Oh, we're reaching the top. There's nobody waiting. If you want to stay on, then I'll shout your mum and tell her to go round to the entrance.
Go round to the... Go round to the
Entrance!
What? We ain't got to stay on.
There they are. Kerry's gone on the Navigator now. You can just see there. It's quite a good little ride. Look at the skyline. There they are. Put your hands up in the air. If you want to go faster, scream. Right, so me and Maisie are just going to go on this pterodactyl. These guys won't go on it. No? Not interested?
I don't like swing.
In the pterodactyl?
Hanging by a little chain.
So yeah, go up there. And it's the swing right at the top there. So me and Maisie are going to head up there and head on that. And I'll take you up with me. And we'll see what we can see from up there. Get to go on this. I'm going to go high up. See some animals. Oh, dinner time. Here's the animals. There we go, we're going up. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh wow, what a view. Isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see from up here just how small of a park it is, can't you? How little space they actually have.
I'm going to try and find our car in the car park. Am I looking at the right car park?
That's our car park, where we are. But yeah, from this height you can just have a look around the whole park and you can actually appreciate just how little space they have.
Oh wait, they're not real. Oh wait, yeah they are.
Wow.
I know.
Oh yeah, of course they're real.
Yeah. But I thought it was just theming.
can see the rhinos, zebras. I quite like that it's a small park.
Yeah.
It's quite a good thing, isn't it, that you don't have to walk really far to get to anything. They haven't done them yet either. That long.
Oh yeah. We did them last time.
Yeah.
We should do it again. My feet have gone weird now.
Yeah. That's good. I do like that. It's invigorating, isn't it, up there?
Yeah.
Like your face is all tingly because of the cold and the wind. So that's good. And we've landed. Land. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Right, so we've just come off the Pterodactyl, the big tall swing ride. And this is the Twistosaurus, which we've not done yet. We did do that last time. It's just sort of quite a tame sort of spinny ride. So we're going to walk round toward the back end of the park now, this way. This is where all the animals are, but there's also a few more attractions, I believe, this way. There's a little go-gator, tiny little roller coaster there for the little ones. Oh yeah, there's that house. I said it was this way. What did you think to the Pterodactyl, the swing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, you can see a lot of stuff.
You can. You go quite high up, don't you? It's quite a high one, that, and quite a fast one as well. You get a lot of wind and breeze in your hair, on your face. It's nice and cool and chilly.
Makes your eyes water. And
Good.
your nose run. Well, it does for me.
Yeah. What she's saying is it makes you cry. Maisie cried.
No, it's from the wind.
Right, so we'll go see where these guys are. Slow down, Nigel Mansell. Bye.
Bye, Max Verstappen.
There is like a play area as well, so there's some animals in this bit, and there's like a parky bit, some slides, so we might take him in there for a bit. There's a peacock that's just jumped over the wall. Where's it going next? Where's it going? It's going to jump, it's going to make it. And then we've just got some meerkats down here, look. Two for one cinema ticket. Abby's just done the wacky races. How wacky was that?
Totally wacky.
Right, so we're going to head in here. Mischief Mansion. Yeah. The theming in this haunted dark ride is crazy.
Doesn't scare.
See what this little dark ride's all about. Bye bye.
Cat guy. Not cat guy.
What's that? There we go, look, finished. Did you like it? There they are. Yeah. Alright, so we've just come off the Mischief Manor. We've just come out, turn left, and we've come to the Muddy Duck Farm because Albie's going to have a little go on these tractors. Albie!
Blue tractors is driving into that one. Looks like that picture of you where you're like that.
Right, put your foot down, come on. Right, we're going to let Albie meet Peter Rabbit now because he's a big fan. How about a nice little cuddle? Yay!
Good, buddy.
Cuddle?
Yay. You're super brave.
Get in for a picture.
Do you all want to be in the picture?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
You just met Peter Rabbit.
Yeah.
Or as the French would call him, Rabbit à l'hôpital. And then we're in the Peter Rabbit play here.
Trying to get up off the knee. Right. There's a peacock. Is that they all walk around with that dim tube as well.
Coming up here, I'm going to fire.
I'll stand out here. No, okay. Alright, thank you.
Merry Christmas, ho ho ho.
Were you done?
So the zebras, giraffes in the background there. We've got rhinoceros. The rhino there. Just waiting for these guys now. And they are front row apparently, so we'll check this out. Go on the front of this one.
Hold on to the handlebars at all times. Here we go. Thank you for riding safe. You can now remove your safety belts. Please remain seated until all lap bars raise automatically.
What did you think front?
My eyes still hurt. You know, on that golf ball loop,
Yeah.
every time I go on that, my eyes go funny. Like it makes my eyes grey and they really hurt.
Good.
I
Front row.
keep getting wet, no, they still hurt. I keep getting wet. Yeah.
Good. Do you prefer it near the front or the back? Right, so these have just come off sick. You've done back and front row. You've done very back and very front, haven't you? Consecutively, so you've done both extremes. Oh dear, I like the front. Yeah, it does. It does blow in your eyes, but we'll do Kamali. Hopefully this will be a 2-minute wait, get straight on Kamali second time. And then that might be the end of the day. I think the last half of the day, second half of the day is a lot more successful than the first half. So.
And there's one tree.
Kamali, let's get on Kamali. Concludes our day at Flamingo Land. It was a slow start. There was technical issues, there was ride breakdowns, there was explosions. So we had some lunch, and then after lunch there was much less of the technical breakdowns, much less of the explosions. In fact, no more, just the one this morning. They're still working on that now, by the way, over at Velocity. So the only one we haven't really done today is Velocity, because we got to the front of that queue and then there was the explosion which stopped us getting on it, and it's obviously been closed for the rest of the day. So that's it. We've managed, since dinner, we've managed to get quite a lot done. The kids in particular, because they've done everything that we've done. And obviously me and Kerry have sort of took it in turns having Albie, so we've done half as much as those. But they've done quite a lot. I'd say they've probably racked up a good 24 rides. I know they've done Sick 4 times. They've done Mumbo Jumbo 3 times, Kamali 3 times, Hero. They did Navigator twice. And they've done a few little rides and stuff as well. So they've not done too bad. If you did enjoy the video at all, please do pop a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got lots more content like this coming up. We do a lot of days out, a lot of amusement parks, theme parks, seaside days, holidays and meals out. 30 seconds to summarise your day in Flamingo Land.
So at the very start, everything was shut down. It kept breaking down. Velocity blew up. Yeah, more stuff happened. But as the day went on, like, rides got better. We did quite a lot of rides. My favourite ride today was Sick. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Now
30 seconds. Describe Flamingo Land today.
Yeah, the morning was really bad, but then the afternoon got better, and we got a lot more done. And now I'm Michael.
Yeah. Oop. 30 seconds.
You know, if you run away,
What do you think?
get stuck then.
Flamingo Land.
I know, but that's just
This day in Flamingo Land.
It was a
Summarise.
slow start, wasn't it? It was looking like it was going to pan out a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
We were spoiled the last time we was here.
The 2, the spirit
But
level,
then,
the 3,
like
the
Vicky
ruler,
said, the afternoon got better and we got everything
the
done, didn't we?
screwdriver.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more of the animals and stuff. But
I think that it's definitely a part, if you want to do everything, including the animals, the talks, the feeding shows and the animal shows themselves, and all the rides several times, you're probably going to need at least 2 days. One day just isn't enough. Yeah, because the theme park part of it is quite small, but it's just you don't want to ride everything just once, do you? You want to do everything multiple times.
because it's never a big queue for anything.
Well, there used to be years ago, but as of recent times, I don't think they get a lot of customers in Flamingo Land anymore. for one reason or another. It might be because rides explode occasionally, it might be because they have technical breakdowns quite a lot. I don't know. But, the first half was a bit tricky until dinner time. We didn't really do an awful lot. And then after dinner it picked up massively, we got loads done. So it was an alright day, it was a good day.
Day of two halves,
Yeah.
as they would say in football.
Yeah, but like I said, we did only pay £90, well yeah, we paid 90 quid, which was half price for a family ticket. I think I would have been a little bit miffed if I'd have spent 187 on this day, because that's a lot of money in it for what we've done. But £90 for 5 of us isn't too bad. There wasn't an awful lot for Albie to do. He was either too small for rides or there was a little bit too babyish for him. I've said this before about Albie. He's not into his like really baby rides, is he? He don't like tiny little things.
He's a bit more of an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, he likes the bigger sort of rides, and he was too small to get on the bigger rides here. So
he was pointing at Kamali saying, "I want to go on it."
yeah, he wanted to do Mumbo Jumbo,
Oh, yeah.
Kamali. So yeah, we'll leave it there. We're in the car park. It's almost empty now, so we're gonna head home. So that finishes Flamingo Land for 2024. Yeah. If you like the video, pop a like on it. Please do not forget to subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
So.